I've taken a lot of jobs for the wrong reasons.
Mm-hmm.
Just purely because you need a new job and you basically go with what you've done before and what your experience is, right?
Yeah.
That's the norm. So if you didn't like it before, doing the same thing somewhere else is probably not going to be much better.
No.
But that is what most people do. What I did.
Do you like stuff? Are you picky? Naming your top 3 can be tricky. Join Pavla and JP as they list their top 3.
So today we are talking about top 3 reasons to accept a job offer. That's going to be interesting.
Yeah, especially since I'm working for you.
Yeah, I hope all the reasons will be why you have taken this job.
You see, okay.
Yeah. If not, you're fired,
It's not funny. So Pavla, please take us away.
Okay, my first good reason to accept a job is that they picked you for the right reasons. They see something in you, because,
Ooh.
for example, I was once offered a job, and when I said, I'm not sure I've got time to do that, they said, but that's a pity because you would be a great fit. You've got enough IQ, sense of humor, and you are a fan of British series. And I was like, okay, if these are the qualities you are looking for, then I should probably see you.
Oh, wow.
Mm-hmm.
That is a pretty good reason.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I think you twisted the topic, but I like it. I looked at it from a different point of view.
Okay.
But I like that because it is different. It's to value somebody who basically values you first.
Uh-huh.
Right? It's very clever.
I really liked it.
Yeah.
It really made me to go to that interview.
Well, it makes you feel that you belong from the start, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
So I
cool.
like that. Maybe that's a more of a shout out to employers than employees out there. You should value the individuality of people you want to hire, and you should let them know you do.
Oh, wow.
That's
this
deeper than
podcast-
that's deeper than I wanted.
Yeah, we just stepped up a level. Oh, wow. And that's obviously why you took the opportunity with Timepress, right?
Yeah, of course.
And that actually takes me to my topic. Is
Okay.
You have to feel, so not the employee yourself, you have to feel that it's a good opportunity.
Mm-hmm.
So I know that is very vague, right? But
It is.
the reason why I keep it vague is because everybody has something that they value as an opportunity.
Mm-hmm.
And it could either be because of where it is located or the challenges or the people that you might work with. But you have to feel that it is a good opportunity.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, basically, you are covering all my remaining reasons in one umbrella reason.
Yeah, actually, after I wrote that, I was like, oh, what am I going to say next?
Uh-huh. But you found different things as well, so
I found different things.
that's good.
Yeah.
That's
but
good.
I think like we are a lot of the times we are just we take a new job because we need a job. So you take whatever is available, regardless of what you think of it. You might think this is shit, but I need a job, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think people have been in a situation like that before, and then you're left with something that you're not happy with from the start.
Mm-hmm.
From the start, you're quite negative because you can't see the opportunity in it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
So
I agree.
mhm.
So I am really curious now. What is your next thing on the list? Because this really covers so many things.
I'm sorry.
I can't imagine what comes next.
Well, my next one is flexibility.
Okay.
You know, I think so many employers and companies talk about work-life balance.
Mm-hmm.
So how can you have a work-life balance if it is a really just a normal 9 to 5 job?
Mm-hmm.
You
Well,
can't have work-life balance if you have to be there for a certain time
yeah,
every day, regardless of what you do. I
yeah.
understand this is not achievable in every single job because you have probably a contract or a shift where you have to have a certain amount of bodies in,
Mm-hmm.
at a job. But I think like to really get that work life balance, there needs to be flexibility, and that is from both sides. As an employee that sometimes you need to be flexible with your time and
Mm-hmm.
work hours that is maybe not the norm or not usual for other people,
Mm-hmm.
but then it goes the other way as well.
Yeah.
Especially, well, I think we can both associate. You've got kids, or a kid, and I've got kids, and it is, for me, it's something that I probably value. Yeah, well, more than anything,
Mm-hmm.
like it needs to be flexible.
Absolutely.
Like if somebody says to me now, JP, we need you in the office 9 to 5 every day, regardless of what you have to do,
Mm-hmm.
Monday to Friday. I
Then you
don't, I don't,
basically lose all the afternoons with your
I
daughter,
just,
and
I would turn it down
yeah,
based just on that,
yeah,
regardless of the
salary or
opportunity, salary,
opportunity or
or
whatever.
whatever. I
Mm.
cannot, I cannot commit to something like that
Mm-hmm.
anymore. I need something a bit more flexible.
I understand that's actually part of my second reason as well.
Hmm.
My second reason is cultural fit, but not like they listen to the same type of music or whatever, but seeing this life work balance the same way you do. When I was starting with Timepress, I had a kid who was less than 2 years old. And I knew I want to be a mom. I want to enjoy those months and those years with him. And um, I was lucky that I had that opportunity. And it was only because it was flexible. I could work from home partially. I could do hours in the office when it was needed,
Yeah.
and when I had that chance. So yeah, flexibility is a huge, huge part of what I consider when offered a job.
Yeah, and do you think it is something that is like maybe for people who don't have kids, it's not as important?
No, no, no. I don't think it's not important. I think there are different types of people. I think some of us need that strict hours, so they are certain that when they leave their job, they don't have to think about it
Hmm.
anymore.
Yeah, yeah, I
They
get it.
can leave it behind. And that's another way of seeing life work balance. For us, it's in the flexibility and in the responsibility we have. The flexibility requires responsibility from our side, because we know that if we need to, when we need to finish something in time, we have to find time to do that. And it doesn't matter whether it's in the morning or late in the night or during the day. Nobody watches us, nobody is standing behind our back and looking whether we are working or not. But we need to finish in time. If we
Yeah,
promise something, we will have to
and that
keep
is
it.
I think that's a valid point.
So flexibility is great, and for me it's a huge, huge reason why to take or not to take a job. But I don't think it's for everyone, because it really requires responsibility from your side.
Yeah, it does, because it does mean if you have something else to do that day, you need to pick it up
Hmm.
whenever you have the time.
Yep.
So,
So I had the second reason already.
oh, it was the same
Yeah,
as mine,
yeah,
yeah?
that's
It was
the
definitely a good pick then.
culture of it. One little thing to add to that. When I the cultural fit is not only in the flexibility and work-life balance, but also whether they speak your language, whether you see eye to eye
I
when you
understand. Yeah.
talk. I need someone I am able to communicate with easily, because I know that everything is solvable
Yeah.
if the people can communicate openly and freely,
Yeah.
respectfully, of course.
Hmm.
And of course, when I meet someone who uses the same terms as me and sees the world in a similar way, then I know that there is a high chance that we will be able to cooperate and to find a solution for whatever comes up.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I completely agree and I completely understand. So,
So your third one.
my third one.
Yeah.
So, there has to be something new that you can gain or learn from it.
Oh my God, you are copying me, aren't you? Aren't you? We are just.
You have the same? Okay,
Well, I have the third one is opportunity to grow your potential.
okay, well, I think that
Something new.
we don't always have to have like
Different ones.
different ones. It makes sense that in something like this that we can agree, especially since we're working at the same place
and
we're
we chose it, and we chose it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I mean, a big thing for me about taking this opportunity with Timepress was learning something new. You know, I've been before where I go, like I take another position with another company, but it is exactly the same thing. Now, for some people, that is fine. There's a lot of comfort in going to a new place and knowing exactly what you are doing. You know, there's huge comfort in that. But what I felt, what you do is that you just start, especially if you, like, let's say in a management role, and you have to implement procedures or something like that, you're just going to replicate what you've done in the previous job. So in 2 years' time, you're almost quite fed up again because you've actually been doing the same thing over and over. And that was my reason. But I guess for some people, they would get great comfort out of it. But for myself, I like to experience something new and at least build some new skills.
Yeah, you're adventurous.
Yes.
Well, for me, it's the same, and yeah, I see why many people stick with the job they already know, but for me, there is no challenge in there.
Yeah.
And actually, there is a research in neuroscience, I think, that says that in 95 to 98% of our actions, we replicate what we already know, what we've already done.
It makes sense, yeah.
So I like pushing myself to do more in those 5 to 2%, more than 2 to 5% of new actions. And that means getting out of your comfort zone.
Exactly.
Which is not pleasant for many people, but if you learn how to do it, you can grow in confidence, you can try new things, you can develop on many levels. And I like that.
Yeah, that's a good point. And besides the development, it gives you that sense of achievement. Like you've done something, you've completed something, so yeah, well, I'm not surprised that we agree on so many of these.
Yeah, but
what about money? Show me the money.
Money, yeah. Well, for me, money is something that will be always there. And it's not the main goal of my life to earn more than I need. And of course, I want to have enough money to be able to take care of myself and my son, especially as a divorced mom.
Yeah, of course.
But
understand.
once this level is achieved, it's not that important anymore.
And it's important that you enjoy what you do, right? So,
yeah.
I like the quote. I don't know who said it, but I work to live. I don't live to work. And I think that's important. We can get quite, too ingrained with work and it's all we do. So, in any case, I think that's it, Pavla.
I
Unless
think
you
so
have some
too.
more knowledge you want to throw on us before we go.
No,
No? Enough for one day?
I think that was enough.
Okay, well, it was a pleasure.
Yeah, as always, the pleasure was mine.
Okay. Well, till next time. Bye-bye.
Take care.